Hey everybody, Brandon and Nicole here from Humphrey's Barbecue. Today we wanted to do a unboxing of the FlameBoss Wi-Fi thermometer in the FlameBoss 500 Universal Kit. I'm going to start with the FlameBoss 500. When you open that up, you're going to see this inside the box. So right now, you see you got your fan. You have the controller. And then you can take this black plastic out. So you have an adapter for the fan, cable holder, power cord, one meat probe, one pit probe.
How do you tell the difference between the two of those, Brandon?
So the pit probe here, you can see has an alligator clip on it. So you're going to clip that onto a rack slide. Anything like that inside the cooking area of the unit. And then the meat probe has that big long 90 degree with a little black rubber thing on the end. You can see it's got a point on there. Another cable holder. I'm going to spread all this stuff out in a minute. You can see it kind of all together. So some stuff to put the adapters on, whether it's this universal one or this universal one. So there's two different kinds. This one threads into a 3/4 inch ball valve, where this one, you can see it's got a little bolt hole bolts on.
What was that paper inside?
Oh. It says stop. So the paper here is, it tells you a little bit about the cables. And then on the inside, it tells you important, tells you kind of where stuff gets set up.
And that QR code that's on the inside, why don't you show them that? What you do with that is you just take a picture of that and it will help to install the mobile app onto your cell phone or mobile device, and it has the instructions through that QR code. They also have a manual that you can download right from their website.
Yep. I'm going to set this box out of the way for a minute, and then I'm just going to get this stuff spread out so you can kind of see it all. So what you see right here on the table is, what comes inside of that box with the FlameBoss 500. So we're going to start with the fan here. So you can see I've taken it out of the bag. I'm going to take my little cable tie off that's holding the wires together. And then, it's going to stretch out nice and long. So you can plug it into anything you want. Well, plug it into the controller and hook the fan up to whatever unit you want to hook it onto. So on the controller, you can see there's all kinds of little photos here. You have a little lightning bolt, something that looks like wind, a little fire pit, and then 3 thermometers. So the fan's going to plug into the wind. You plug that one in there. And you have your power brick with the cord. That one's going to plug into the lightning bolt. So you can see I have 2 black cables hooked up on the far side over here. Now the pit probe, the one with that little alligator clip on it, that one's going to plug into the little fire pit. So that one's going to plug in, and then that one can hook up inside of your unit, inside of the cooking area. And then you have your meat probe. So you can see there's 3 different spots here. So you have meat 1, meat 2, and meat 3. It comes with 1 meat probe, so it doesn't matter which one you plug it into. You can plug it into any of those meat slots. Just going to unhook this stuff here. So this controller has its own little stand on it. You can see the stand there. This stand also is magnetic, so you can hook it to any metal surface that's magnetic, steel. It also comes off, so you can take and turn that around, so you can make it so it leans the other direction. Instead of it, maybe if you're hooking it on the side of something, instead of it pointing downwards, it's going to help point it upwards. You can also take it off, and there's a spot for a thread on the back.
That's good for a tripod, right?
Yep. So that's that. So this little cable holder here, I'm just going to take apart this alligator clip, kind of show you guys what that's for.
So what's the range on this?
The range on the controller is 101 degrees to 450.
So they'll be able to do low and slow or hot and fast pretty easily.
Yep. All right. So feed this in through here. It clips in. If I can get it to clip in. Clips in, and then you can wrap your cable around it. So that's going to help keep your cables from kinking. So, you know, it's going to help hold those cables so it doesn't get any knots or anything that could potentially break it. So, like I said before, this adapter here, you know, your fan is going to go inside of it, so it will hold itself. See the tab here goes in and holds on. So this one would go to, you know, anything that's got a 3/4 inch inlet pipe. And then this one, you know, goes over air inlets, like on similar to a grill, like a Weber or, you know, anything that has that kind of air vent style. And then this will also hook in the same exact way. It's going to hold itself up.
Can hook up Wi-Fi.
Yep, so the controller itself is Wi-Fi. So, you know, you can connect it to your phone through the app using that little code that we showed you earlier. Once it's connected to your phone, you know, you can hang out at the party and, you know, check your temps on your food, check your pit temp right from your phone. You know, if you ever have an issue, you know, it graphs all your cooks. So if you have a problem, there's something weird that goes on, you know, you can get assistance from FlameBoss. They'll, you know, remotely access that graph and try to help problem solve what went wrong.